Alright guys, what is up? Jacked out here, welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I'd do a tutorial because I haven't done a tutorial in like a week or something. A lot of you guys have been requesting more tricks for tutorials. The most requested trick would have to be the whip to bar, the tail whip to bar spin. Right now I'm going to do a tutorial on the whip to bar. Basically a tail whip to bar spin is when you do a tail whip, you catch it, and do a bar spin. I'm going to be teaching this trick on flat ground, although the same tips apply for whether you're doing it out of a fly out ramp, out of a bank, over a box, etc. I'm going to go in depth as possible and give you as many tips as I can on one of my favorite tricks, which is the whip to bar. Let's get into it. Alright, so you want to be super comfortable with tail whips and bar spins, especially tail whips. You want to be able to catch them super high, you want to be able to catch them and know that you have enough time to throw a bar spin. Easy way to figure this out is do a bar spin as low as you can, fly out or flat ground or wherever, and as much time as it takes to bar spin, you need to be able to catch a whip and have that much time after you catch it before landing on the ground to throw that bar spin. When you bar spin, instead of having your hand like just there on the grip to throw the bar spin, I kind of have my fingers just over the end of the grip, so they're kind of holding onto the bar. I just find it easier to spin your bars faster there. Obviously, if your hand was here, it would be like super fast, and if your hand's out here, it's a little bit slower. But yeah, I like to have my fingers like a little bit over the grips, just about there, with like my second finger, like the edge of my second finger kind of rubbing up against the grip. I find this is easy to kind of throw the bar spin because I find like in your index finger, that's kind of where it like really gets kind of pulled around that. And if that's the way you bar spin, that's fine. You want to have your hand prepared in the bar spin position when you're throwing the whip at the same time, so it might be a little bit harder to throw the whip, because technically if you have your hands like right on the ends, it's easier to spin the deck around faster, and if you have them like, you know, closer in, it's kind of harder to spin the deck around as fast. But yeah, you need to have your hands in the right bar spin position when you're throwing the whip, which won't affect you too much, and will help out a lot when you actually go to throw the bar spin. What you want to practice before trying the tail whip to the bar spin is learning how to kind of pull the deck up to your feet to catch it instead of kind of catching it normally. So instead of kind of whipping the deck around and catching it like that and waiting for the deck to get to your feet, you want to get the deck to your feet as soon as you can. And obviously when you're whipping, your feet are higher than the deck. So what you want to do when the deck is coming around is pull the deck up to your foot. So instead of going like this, you want to go like that. What happens a lot of the time when learning whip to bars is you catch the whip normally and then you go to throw the bar spin and your feet kind of come off. And what happened to me a lot was I'd throw the whip around, I'd catch it. As I go to throw the bar spin, it would kind of like unstick and like start whipping again. So yeah, you want to practice instead of catching the deck normally, you want to kind of pull it up to your feet. I'll show you a quick example right now of what I mean. As soon as you get airborne, you want to kick the whip as hard as you can. And as the deck is reaching its like 3/4 point, you want to start turning the bars in the direction that you bar spin a tiny weeny bit, only like half of an X up, maybe like, yeah, like a quarter of the rotation, and then pull the deck up towards you, then release the bars. Once you have this trick down, it's going to be like such a fun trick. You can pretty much add a bar spin to any trick you can do a tail whip with. Like if you can tail whip over a gap or over a box jump, you can always easily find time to chuck a bar spin in there. I would definitely recommend learning this trick fly out. I definitely learned them fly out, then I took them to like a bank. Eventually, after a long time, I got them like off steps, and then finally on flat ground. Anyway guys, I really hope this tutorial helped out. If it did help out, comment down below and let me know. Subscribe, like this video, and if you're still having trouble, comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I really like helping you guys out. Thank you so much for 3K. I think I forgot to thank you in the last video, but yeah, thanks for 3K. My aim is 5K this year. Might be possible. I'm going to keep up the videos as frequently as I can. Subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for watching.